my pretty people. Guys, today I'm in freaking Toronto, in Canada, on Canada Day. So in celebration of that, I'm doing a Canadian mukbang. Sahar, she's my fellow Canadian, so she put me on all these foods. Do you want to explain to them what each of them are?
Yes. Okay. So this is just kind of like basic Canadian everyday things that I feel like everybody in Canada eats all the time. We don't have the appetite for more, but this I felt was a good Toronto representation. So we have beaver tails, obviously. They're not actually a beaver's tail, which I thought for the longest time, and I was like, I'm vegetarian, I can't eat that. It's kind of like sort of just like fried bread with like different like dessert toppings over top of it. It's really good. Our DoorDash driver messed up our order and we ended up getting way more things than we ordered,
but we also got like the apparently the worst flavors.
Listen, anyone who's Canadian knows the avalanche beaver tail and the triple trip, the best ever. The avalanche one is like this delicious like delicious cream cheese frosting, score and caramel, and it's so good. And then the triple trip is like a Nutella sort of base, and then like Reese's things over top, and then
that sounds so
like a
good.
Peanut butter drizzle, and it's literally the best thing on earth. And I was like, get those two because I knew you'd like them.
And I saw a picture of it and I was like, holy shit, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
The Reese's one, that looks so
No, the
good.
Reese's one is so good. We ended up, Monica, whoever that is, she ordered this. We get the hazelnut one with like strawberry jam on top. Who even combines those two? I don't know. And then the next one was apple pie. Literally the worst flavors you could possibly pick, and we're stuck with them, so.
But you never know, they might be good. They might be good, so.
But because of her, we also got more poutine, a beaver dog, whatever that is, and like frozen lemonade, so that's fine.
So it's okay, Pem does.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Pem does, yes.
Yes.
Girl math. And then we have A&W, which is, A&W. You guys have A&W root beer. That's like a thing for you guys, right?
I don't think we have an A&W, that's the thing.
At all? Like just like the drink?
We have root beer.
Jimmy told me that you guys have like A&W root beer.
Oh,
but that's it? But it's a restaurant here. She got one of the top rated burgers, and I just got the yummy burger.
I think this is the teen burger.
Yes. I used to have those in high school, so I can confirm they are good.
Oh my God, it smells so good.
And then smoked poutine, because
yes,
poutine, duh.
So here we go. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Also, while we're eating, we're gonna be answering some questions. It's gonna be like surrounding our friendship and
friendship in general.
Friendship in general. So here we go. Let's get started. This woman has been, well, you guys probably already know her, Sahar. Did we introduce you?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. Well, Sahar does TikTok. She's also on Instagram. She also has her own YouTube. I'm gonna link down everything below.
I'm a ketchup monster.
Is that a Canadian thing? You guys love ketchup?
No, that's just like a me thing.
Oh.
Why, did someone else really like ketchup?
Actually, no, I don't know. I just kind of assumed for some reason because you guys have like ketchup chips.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah.
No, I actually have rice cakes that are ketchup flavored. Do you want to try those too later?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, we're getting the whole Canadian experience right now. Also, if you guys have noticed, we're wearing red because it's Canada Day. We're so on theme today.
We're so...
Dude, and the fact that all of these are packaged in red
is
so funny.
I noticed that too. Yeah, I have these.
Oh my gosh. Okay, should we start with that? Like a little appetizer. Crispy minis, ketchup flavored. It's looking like chips. So here we go.
It's like healthy chips, you know?
They do look healthy.
Do you guys have crispy minis in the States?
Mm-mm.
No? I live, breathe, eat this shit like there's no tomorrow.
That's fine.
They're not like the best thing on earth, but they're like healthy chips.
No, they're fire. I like how they're not too like fatty. Like it's not too oily.
Like you can tell you're like, you know? Good healthy snack. You guys have Heinz, yeah?
Yeah. That's our ketchup.
This one is Canada one though. Prepared in Canada. You're a messy eater.
Yeah. Look.
I'm the messiest eater on earth.
All good, girl.
So if y'all see like food all over my face, just please. Sorry.
It's okay. Let's see how much. Oh, she wasn't lying. That is crazy. But period.
I love
it.
Not that she wasn't lying.
Literally all my girlfriends are such foodies. I freaking love it.
You guys are really big foodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the biggest foodies on earth.
Okay.
Cheers. First taste review, first bite.
It's giving like a healthier burger. It's not like as heavy as like In-N-Out or something, I feel like.
Yeah. No, In-N-Out's greasy as shit, I will say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never even got the burgers there, but the fries, they're what is it, animal fries or something? I think Jackie put me on, she was like, get it like this. I literally felt like I was like, I can't eat for like the next week to like recover from this. I love that because we're both Asian. We're like used to like sitting on the floor to like eat.
Guys, this is so comfortable to me. Like Korean people, they be doing this. We have like low tables and we just sit. Do they have that in your culture too? Like low tables where you just sit?
Yeah, not even low tables. We do a lot of food mats. It's just a mat. and you just sit at the mat. Like when I was in Turkey, we're big on like really big on like hospitality and stuff. So like if you visit someone, like they're gonna like feed you, pay for everything for you, drive you everywhere, do all this like stuff. And like I remember when we were in Turkey, like every day it was just they put out the big ass mat, the biggest buffet you've ever seen in your life, and we'd all eat that. If you ever want to come to Turkey with me, let me know.
Dude, I would love to. I'm on my travel girl era, so literally anywhere
You would like to.
I'm fucking there. Looking, I want this ketchup. Can I have some?
Oh yeah, go for it. Not as much as me.
Not as much as you though.
Do people like your MUKBANG? Good.
The one I did with Esther and Cynthia, that looked kind of, it did good.
I remember seeing ship edits being made from it with Cynthia and Devin.
Oh, y'all be shipping everybody is crazy.
Guys, listen, I'm one of you. I'm so heavily on Suburb Talks, TikTok. Every day I'm seeing the new edits. Also, ship Saru?
Guys, this woman, you know the car discussion I did with Sean? When that girl, she texted me and she's like, oh my god, there's no way. Like, the chemistry between y'all is insane. And I was like, girl, like, you've seen us, you've hung out with us, you know it's not like that.
Yeah, whatever. I haven't seen y'all together in a minute. Maybe things have changed. You don't know.
Absolutely not.
Listen, guys, I go in a couple weeks. I'll let you know.
Oh my god. Y'all be eating those edits though, I will say, but not true. None of those, it will never be true for any of them. If you guys see us in real life, you could just tell.
I will say this, with most girl-guy friendships, there's always a part of me that thinks there's low-key some sexual tension there. You and your friends are the only ones that I actually don't see that with.
Thank you. Thank you.
As much as I love the edits, I did see the chemistry in that one video. In person, from what I've witnessed, she's the most platonic with her guy friends ever in life. I feel like if I would ever like date a guy and he had like a close girl best friend vibe, I'd want it to be like you, the way you are.
Before the video goes on, I wanted to tell you guys about how summer's here and I've been wanting to go to different events, different festivals, see different of my favorite artists. That's why I wanted to tell you guys about my special hookup from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Everyone can use my code MARU10 and get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek. Whether you're a new customer or not, you can buy tickets for sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. There are so many artists touring right now, such as Billie Eilish, Zach Bryan, and many more. SeatGeek has got you covered on all that. Each ticket is rated on a scale from 1 through 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good and red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, Maru10 is gonna get you 10% off on your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code MARU10 to your account. I recommend you go and do that now because this offer is only available for a limited time.
Because of Monica, we got a second poutine. We can see which one we like better.
Thank you, Monica.
Shout out Monica, queen. She ends up with 2 beaver tails after ordering all this.
No, for real. Sorry, Monica, if you're watching this.
Monica queen, thank you.
Thank you.
They're both the same kind, just classic poutine, which, if you don't know, is cheese curds, gravy on top of fries.
This is what this one looks like. I feel like this one is more slathered with like sauces and that one's like a little less.
This one's more cheese.
Yeah, that one's more cheesy.
Smoked poutine is more like classic poutine compared to that, you know? That's more like just, because beaver tails are the beaver tails and then I think they just added that to the menu.
Right, this is like all they do, right?
Yeah, all
like
they do is poutine, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one first.
Yeah.
I've tried poutine before already. She took me to like three different places now, like the A&W one and then Jack Astor's.
Jack Astor's was so
yeah.
good.
This might be my favorite, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
So far, yeah. Well, let's try this one.
The way I felt bad, I was like, damn, it's not that good.
Really? You didn't think it was good?
The gravy is a little too salty for me.
Salty?
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna try this one?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
See, I like that one better.
Wait, I like that one better than this one.
Right?
Oh, that's fire.
Rate these out of 10.
9.1. Is it
That
9?
one's the cheese curds and that one was fucking
It's
crazy.
so good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, holy shit. Who would have thought?
So, should I start the story of how we met?
Yeah.
So we met Halloween, ended up at the same Halloween party. Nick and I had been mutuals for like years at that point. I think it had been like at least 2 years or something. Him and I had been like following each other. I was standing talking to someone, Nick like taps me on the shoulder, I'm like hello, and then we said hi, and then I met all of you guys. That night was kind of a blur, but I just remember I really vibed with all of you. I remember we went out for food after, we like went to some other next party after. So that's how it kind of started, but you and I weren't like close or anything. I think we just became like mutuals on everything after that, but we didn't get like tight. And then there was another day, a few months later, I got closer with Vit through you guys. And then Vit was like, oh, like come to Coachella with us. And then I was like, okay. I added into this new Coachella group chat. We went to Coachella. Wutak Vit, Eddie and I got there like way before you guys did. So we were like sorting out the rooms or whatever. And then I was like, oh, give us this room. Because it was like 2 little beds, like 2 single beds. And I was like, Mara and I will go there because we're the only girls in the group, right? And I only met her like the one time. And then she came and we just immediately bonded.
We immediately clicked. I'm like the type of person when In the beginning, I'm very shy until I get comfortable with you. I don't know if it's just the fact that Sahar is a very good talker. She makes me feel very comfortable. Or the fact that we just like, I don't know, our personalities mesh very well. But from the start, already like the first night, we were like talking to like, how long?
So late.
Till so late. First night, about just random shit. Like we...
Random shit.
No, yeah, about a lot of stuff. Just stuff you like talk about with friends that you've been friends with for a long time.
We just both were just like chit-chatting throughout the whole night.
Yeah, apparently we were loud as fuck or something.
Yeah, everybody was asleep and it was just us two like awake still, just like going. Like, we didn't shut the fuck up. Like we just went. And then I think the next morning Dalsy was like, yeah, you guys were really loud the whole night.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Our bad.
But we really bonded that trip.
During the festival too.
Yeah. What was a big bonding moment for you and I?
Dude, I think it was throughout the whole festival. I think second night especially.
Day 2, Calvin Harris, yeah.
She fit in right with the group, like right away, which I loved.
You know what I just remembered? Do you remember you, me, and Sean talking the whole night? Everyone went out. Were we not in the mood to go out?
Oh, okay, so they wanted to go to an after party.
And we didn't want to.
And we didn't want to because we were tired. I feel like it was us three, yes, talking. And after I got tired, and it was just you and Sean talking. How was that though?
Oh, I love Sean, so. Mm-hmm. But I think Sean and I bonded in Miami. That's when I felt like we really became like friends, you know? Mm. Was your grad party before Miami or after Miami?
It was, Miami was after my grad party. Yeah.
Okay, I bonded at the grad party then. That's what I think. I don't even know how. Somehow. That's just how life happens, you know? You just have one conversation with someone, you're like, wait, I really like them.
True, but also I feel like you're very good at like making people feel safe talking about shit. I think that's why like you bond with people.
Thank you.
Yeah. Didn't you say like most people have told you that too?
Sean told me that. And that means a lot, especially now that I know Sean like deeper. Yeah. I can tell he doesn't open up to anyone. And he told me some secrets, I will say. And he was like, if you fucking ever tell anyone shit, I'm gonna know to never trust you again. To this day, Sean, listen, I've never told anybody.
You're a real one.
Yeah, but he was like, if word ever gets back, I'll know that you said it. He always told me that I remind him of you.
Really?
He was like, you guys have very similar like humor and stuff, and like.
Interesting. That's probably why we like clicked right away.
And even some of the stuff you tell me whenever you're venting to me about something, I feel like the reason why I feel you so hard is because I've been in that exact position.
Some of the stuff like Sahar rants to me about, I'm like, that's fucking crazy because I literally went through the same exact thing. And so I get it. And like, I feel like we have similar personalities now that I think about it. I'm an overthinker too. So like, I understand where she comes from when she does like her crazy things. So I'm like, okay, like I get it just because I know her. So
hey, listen, the last time I did something really crazy was a long time ago.
She grew from that.
Have I done anything lately that you were like, damn, that was really crazy?
No.
Right? Healing era.
Yeah.
But you know what moment I fucking loved was I went through a breakup this year, wanted to die. I remember you felt really bad because you were like, I didn't know you were going through all that, whatever.
I had no idea.
But I just don't tell people, like, especially like with you, I feel like I like talking about like good news with you that I'm like, I didn't want to be like, I want to die, I'm crying every day, you know?
Yeah.
But then like, once we started talking about my breakup stuff, everything I was going through, you just validated it so hard.
Yeah.
And like everything I was saying, after my breakup, you guys, I went through this phase where I just wanted someone who looked exactly like my ex. Like literally a replica.
Copy and paste, literally. And you have a lot of those in Toronto, so I know you didn't have a hard time.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I found like 4 of his doppelgangers and I was talking to every single one of them and I'd send them to her. She'd be like, is that not him? And I was like, it's not. I remember thinking that was like, I thought that was like crazy because I was like, this is fucking weird. And then you're like, no, that's normal when you go through a breakup. You're gonna want someone who's like, looks like your ex. And I was like,
absolutely.
Damn. When I talked to you about it, you kind of just said everything I needed to hear, which was, that's normal. Like, that's normal, that's normal, that's normal, that's normal. Like, it just felt good to be like, damn, okay, I'm not crazy.
It's so weird when you're friends with somebody that, like, long distance friend.
Yeah.
Just because, like,
every time you see them, it's like something's different.
Something's different about them. Like, one example is, Sahar, she was very, like...
You could say this.
Okay. Before her first boyfriend, very simpy girl.
Yeah.
And now she's, like, she's outside... I get to see like these different like sides of you. Yeah.
She saw my lover girl side. She met my ex. Can we talk about that?
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Wait, were you guys like actually dating?
We weren't dating at that time.
Oh
no.
my, that's fucking crazy.
How many dates had we gone on? I think we'd only gone on like 2 or 3 dates at that point. But I knew I liked him at that point.
Oh yeah, you for sure did.
Yeah.
Like I could tell.
Yeah.
You were in love.
When we went to the Drake concert, he was like there, and then he like met with us after. And here's the thing, like I need my friends to think my boyfriend's hot. Like I just can't. I'm sorry, I really can't. Like I can't be with someone I'm all my like is ugly. Okay. Like,
this woman was terrified, y'all. She was so scared that I was gonna think her man was ugly. He was a very conventionally attractive man, so I was like, there's no way she thought. She was terrified, you guys. She was like, oh my god, I'm so scared. You're gonna think he's ugly. Like that's literally gonna break my heart. I was like. Sahar, it's fine, even if I do, but I'll literally tell you honestly. She was like, you have to be honest. Oh my goodness.
He like walked out, and the second he leaves, he goes, "Sahar, that man is fine as hell. What the fuck were you talking about?"
I was like, bitch.
I have a bad habit of like talking to really ugly men. Okay, I do.
Where does it stem from? Like, did somebody say that to you before about like your past flings or whatever?
I just think I've never been with a guy that was like conventionally attractive. Like I've always been with the guys that were like either like their face card declined, but the height like like their face card like didn't decline, but like the height declined. You know, you know. I would be towering over them. One could say.
Also, she's like on the taller side, so it makes sense.
5'7". Okay,
She's
I am 5'7". Or they would just be like really, really like ratty looking and disgusting, and like looking back at some of the people I've talked to, I really don't know what was going on. Okay, I should have been medicated, but you know what? Here we are.
You live and you learn.
I think I used to feel like really insecure in that because I was taller. I felt like guys were like doing me a favor by dating me because I was so tall. I'm 5'7". I'm not that tall. Like I'm okay.
I feel like it's just like with the taller man, you feel more like petite and
small and easy to hold and pick up and throw around. You know.
Exactly.
If a man my height did that, I'd get so embarrassed. I'd be like, what's happening?
Okay, but like, what if he was strong as hell though? And he like could pick you up and throw you around?
If he could do it with ease, I'd be like impressed, but I'd still be like, huh, like, why are we at eye level right now?
I'd just be scared he'd like drop me or something.
At least it's not a far distance to fall.
I want to ask you, what are some things we taught each other throughout our friendship? Sahar, she's taught me a lot, but like one big one I always like keep in mind. She kind of like taught me that you shouldn't make excuses for people that like either do you dirty or like do questionable things just because that's how they are. They're never gonna learn. You need to keep people accountable. Like you need to let them know what they did wrong, or they're just gonna keep doing it to other people even if you cut them off. You know what I mean?
I'm so big on that because something I say, a quote I live by, is you rob people the opportunity to grow when you don't hold them accountable. So you can't be confused that somebody hasn't changed their behavior and is still treating like shit if you don't hold them accountable for it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like at least do your part and like say, this is bothering me, and if they don't change it, then that's on them, you know? That makes me very happy. And you have, and I have noticed you have started like putting that into your life. Like you're really good on calling people out now.
Yes, before I was just kind of like, it wasn't that I wasn't confrontational. I feel like if somebody does something fucked up, like I will say like, bro, like come on now. I just didn't want to like, I didn't want no drama, so I was like, okay, it might be better for me to just like let it go and just move on. I feel like it piles up, and especially if like you care about that friend, I feel like you should say something.
That's what people don't understand. Like confrontation is kind of like, because I care about you and I care about our friendship, I'm telling you this. Because what you can do if you don't care about the friendship and something bothers you, you cut them off. I always feel like whenever I have to confront someone, I'm kind of making it clear, like, I'm saying this because I care about you.
Right.
Because to an extent, I do still, even when people aren't in my life anymore, I'm like, I still care about you enough that I feel like you should know this for your own freaking sake. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, just...
And so you don't hurt other people in the future as well.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like one thing you taught me, I don't know if this makes sense, I feel like you taught me how to have more fun in life.
Really?
Which is like not as deep as what you just said, but like I just feel like she's so lively and like the epitome of youth. Like when I think about you and your friend group, I'm just like, they're just so fun, and like I feel you guys are really good at like living in the moment. Very just like wholesome vibes. Like I'm just like, wow. And she's so, what is it? Real. Like the epitome of real. Like the way, yeah. I feel like you taught me that too, just how to be real, just be more genuine. Because I feel like, especially when I started social media, I struggled a lot with like feeling like, oh, I love you too. I'm sorry, I didn't say that back right now. I struggled with adjusting to like this social media life and like having followers and that kind of stuff. But the way you like have not changed, like from when I met you Halloween, like I feel like you guys are already blowing up at that point, but you've blown up so much more since. Yeah. And you're like the exact same. Like she's the exact same. Like you don't have to change your personality. You don't have to change who you are. You can like, you know. I feel like you tell me just to not like take things so seriously. Like just have fun, enjoy it. Don't overthink the really embarrassing things you do, you know? Just have fun.
It's okay. Life goes on, you know what I mean?
Life
I should take my own advice sometimes because I'd be like staying on that shit.
You sit on the shit that embarrasses you?
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm glad I taught you that though. That actually means a lot.
I was thinking about this. You like don't do embarrassing things. When I've watched you in your life, I'm like, nothing. Like I was trying to think because I was reflecting on really embarrassing things I've done. That I was like, she's never done anything embarrassing that I could think of. Where I'm like,
ooh, girl, in high school I have.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I was really embarrassing in high school too.
No, yeah, I don't worry. Like I've had my fair share of like embarrassing moments. I mean, it's normal to like keep thinking about it, but I'm glad I helped you like kind of overcome that. I've recently seen comments where like people were like, oh, Silver Talks always gave me like clout chaser vibes or whatever. Loki wanted to address that because I'm like, dude, that is the craziest thing because like one thing about us, even when like super famous guests like hit us up to be on our podcast, we either don't reply or like say like, oh, we should like hang out first. Our thing is like we want to hang out with the people we bring on our podcast to see if like they will vibe with our group first. We're not about like, oh, just because they're famous we're gonna have them on,
like just for the views,
just for the views. And like I feel like a lot of people on social media are very much like that. One thing about us is like if we don't fuck with you, we don't fuck with you regardless of like the amount of followers you have or anything like that.
And I will say this because I've known you guys, I've been close to you guys for like over a year now, but I've known you for like almost 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. Halloween it'll be 2 years.
That's insane.
But they're the least clout chasing people ever. And listen, I used to go to LA. Sorry, I'm so passionate because that's so the most wrong thing I've ever heard in my life. I used to go to LA like so often, and then like I reached a point where I was like, I don't really want to go anymore because everyone there is so clout chasing. No one's a real friend. Everyone's so ingenuine. If you can't bring something to someone's life, they don't like care about you even a little bit. And then the only reason why I still go, why I still like going there is because of them, like because of Suburb Talks, because they're the only people who are so genuine and they will make you feel like so welcome immediately. Like if you just met them, they would make you feel like they're like your best friends like immediately. You get invited to so many influencer parties, she'll just be like, I don't want to go. And if you come up to them, like, and I've been with them, like at Coachella, I've been like wherever, if you come up to them and you like say like, oh my god, I love your stuff, they will literally talk to you for like 20 minutes. The other influencers don't do that shit. They'll look at you like you're literal dirt. What I like about them is they're real friends. Like they're actually friends with each other. Like I feel like I can rely on Maru. Like I consider her one of my best friends. Like I feel like I can like rely on her for things. Like she would never like fuck my boyfriend kind of vibe. Like people in LA do that shit and that's like normal. Your best friend will sleep with your boyfriend. That's like completely normal. Like they're the most real people ever. They're just like real friends, real humans. They don't care about the clout even a little bit. Like I've seen it firsthand. Do you guys not notice how all of their close friends are like people they've known their entire lives?
No,
is that clout chaser?
One thing about social media, like they make the craziest assumptions out of the fucking ass and they believe it wholeheartedly and it's like, bro, like that's a fucking disease. The way y'all's assumptions go, they're fucking insane. Like recently I've seen some comments about me. I literally just laughed because I was just like, this is insane that you guys even think I would be this way.
I've seen some insane assumptions about her and y'all just understand, y'all don't know any of these people. Y'all don't know her. If the assumptions some of y'all have about her were true, I would not be her friend. There's a reason why
we're friends.
Yes, because she's like one of the only people that has like good morals.
Thank you.
And I think that's what you and I have talked about, that we have similar morals.
We do have similar morals.
And we're strict on them too. We don't break them, you know?
I think that's what like really brought us closer because like we agree on all this stuff. So like when shit happens to me, she's like one of the first people to know. Everything she says validates how I feel.
Whenever we've talked about a situation, anytime something has bothered me and I've talked to you, you immediately get where I'm coming from. What I like about you and I is we don't like waver on our morals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I believe our morals aren't actually your morals if you can break them. Morals are something that like physically you are incapable doing.
Exactly. No, yeah.
Like you're physically incapable of breaking them because like your body can't do it. If you're able to break your morals, it's because it's just like the societal standard and you know that people would judge you for it. So you act like it's your morals, but it actually isn't, because your real morals, you genuinely can't break that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. One thing I hate about people is when they don't practice what they preach.
And I think we're both really self-aware too, you know? Like we know our shortcomings.
Exactly. Like I'm very much aware of like the shit I fuck up on. I think there's just certain people that like aren't able to see that about themselves. I think that's a big red flag in like friendships.
And you know what I like? You and I are able to like talk about whenever something happens with each other. I feel like you and I are able to talk about things without getting defensive. If something were to happen between us, I feel like we're able to talk about it. And it's not like, you know how sometimes you talk to someone about an issue and they get so defensive back? Like, I'm talking to a wall. I feel like whenever you and I've had to talk about things, it's always like we worked through it and talked about it and like understand each other. One of my ex-friends like from like years ago, I remember she used to get so defensive every time I would say something to her. She would just be like, yeah, well, you're like this. Like, she would just start like attacking me if I tried to say like, hey, this is bothering me. That like by the time I cut her off, she was just like, I ghosted her for a bit because I was like, you're literally insane. And then she like messaged me a few months later being like, can you just explain to me like what I did wrong? Like I'm so confused why our friendship just ended so out of the blue. I sent her a fucking textbook paragraph book being like, this is everything you fucking did wrong. I know you're not gonna agree with me because you're defensive as fuck. I don't even fucking answer actually because you're not gonna agree with the shit I'm saying. But here's what happened. That's when she got apologetic. She was like, you're right. And I was like, could have used this like 2 years ago. Thank you so much though.
No, yeah, sometimes you really just gotta call them out on all their shit for them to realize.
Because I think that's like our part to do, you know what I mean? Like you can't be mad at them if you didn't tell them what they did wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know.
If something bothers me, I've just been telling people on the spot like, hey, this fucking bothers me. This is why.
Yeah, you've gotten so good at that.
Yeah. It's just made my life a lot better too. Yeah. Just a lot easier. This is a beaver dog.
Which is just like a hot dog wrapped in something.
Let me show you. It looks like,
And it's like cold. It's been.
It is cold.
Monica ordered a while ago. Okay?
The sausage looks dry, but like it looks really good. It looks like a pretzel's like wrapped around it.
Oh, that's so true.
Okay. That's fire.
Yeah, is it actually good?
I think this is my fave out of everything. So
That's
far.
the favorite?
It's so good.
Okay, Monica, go off, queen.
Go off, queen. Thank you, Monica.
Shout out, Monica.
Shout out.
Because it's like kind of pastry-esque, you know? The outside is pastry. It's not like as hard as I thought it was going to be.
No, it's really good.
This is some Monica lemonade. I don't know.
Monica got.
Shout out, Monica.
Shout out, Monica. I hope you're watching this really. Okay.
Imagine she watches this. She's like, no way, you bitches stole my order.
Sorry, y'all. It wasn't us. It was the DoorDash driver. He got the wrong one.
We literally have the security go through the camera footage to see this Monica bitch take our order.
But
she never got it.
Yeah. Strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
That's some good strawberry lemonade.
Is it good?
Yes. I don't think you could really go wrong with strawberry lemonade. A&W root beer. I love root beer. So let's try.
Do you really like root beer for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's like one of my favorite sodas. I don't like soda, but if I had to pick one, it'd be like root beer. The root beer tastes like root beer.
Woo! Yeah. Monica, what are we gonna do with these disgusting beaver tails? I'm so pissed. Look at this nasty apple pie shit. Do you like apple pie? I don't like apple pie.
Honestly, I do like apple pie, but the other options look a lot better. Yeah.
She genuinely picked the worst one. Even if she just got the pure Nutella one, that would have been fine. But girl, what do you mean apple pie and Nutella with strawberry jam? Shut up, you freak. What's wrong with you?
No, we love Monica. Thank you, Monica. Nutella and jam. Who would have thought we'd ever taste something like this?
Yeah.
But period. Okay.
And then here's the, I don't want your apple pie, mama. I don't want your apple pie, Monica.
There you go. Yes, ma'am.
Ew. Oh my god.
Feeling like a Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian. Look at her.
Not gonna lie to you, it's so fucking good.
Really?
This is so fucking good, y'all. It tastes like funnel cake a little bit.
No, they actually do kind of taste like funnel cake.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh my god, the way I was shitting on this so hard.
10 out of 10.
Wait, for real?
It's so good.
Yeah, I'll just let you have that one. I don't really want it. Why'd you get the strawberry jam?
It would have been good without it, y'all.
It would have been so much better without it. Monica's psychopath put raspberry sauce on top of the Nutella, but otherwise the Nutella one would have just been fine. It's still really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's still really good.
These are so fucking good. I think these are the highlight of the mukbang.
Do you like that one better?
I honestly do like that one better. Monica, you did something with that. Next question is, was there a specific moment when you realized she's a real one about each other?
Coachella, the first night you guys got there, I was so nervous because y'all have to take in, I'd only met these people like a couple of times. Like I'd only met them like Halloween, a few months later, a couple of them, you know what I mean? Like especially you, the last time I'd seen you was, I guess, Celsius. So honestly, no, you know what, I think, wait, was Celsius Celsius was first. That was the first moment that I was like, okay, wait, I really like her because she was so welcoming. Her and I did not know each other. We were both at the Celsius party, and I just remember you were so quick to be so welcoming and comfortable with me. You didn't once make me feel like, oh my god, why is this girl with us? Like, I don't even know her. Like, let her.
Dude, I don't know what kind of friends you used to be friends with, but like, I think she has friendship trauma because who would do that? Like, I'm not gonna be mean to a girl just because I don't know her. Like,
not even me, but you were just so welcoming. Like, it wasn't that you were like, I didn't expect you to be mean, but I didn't think you were gonna be like so nice. Like, you were being like, if you'd go somewhere, you'd like look around, and be like, Sahar, come, and I was like, okay. And that's how I felt at Coachella too. You guys had just got there. We were the only two girls, and I want to say, in situations like that, those are such high anxiety situations when it's like only you and one other girl in a group of guys.
Yeah.
You were doing everything to like make sure I didn't feel like left out or weird, you know?
Of course. My big thing is like, I never want to see like a girl feel left out because I know how it is in a group full of guys. Like, I know
It's so scary.
Yeah.
Genuinely terrifying.
for me, for Sahar, is every time some shit happens to me and I call her, she's so like motherly. She makes me feel so safe and like everything's gonna be okay. There's been a couple times, like multiple times, where I call her like almost crying. She's just always been so nurturing, so like literally just motherly is like the word to describe it. You just make me feel like everything is gonna be okay. After I end those calls, I'm like,
you feel better?
Yeah, like everything is gonna be okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's the sweetest thing ever.
Aww. Bitch, I'm gonna cry. Oh
I
my
will
goodness.
literally cry.
No, that's
I
crazy.
literally will cry. Stop. For me, whenever my friends are going through something, I think it's like something that everyone should know. Like, take note of this. And I think this is why a lot of people do like coming to me when stuff happens. As a friend, your job when your friend is freaking out over something is to calm them down. Also, when you're kind of in a state of like going manic and crazy, like you're not like thinking straight. Sometimes you just need your friend to like walk you through the reality of like what everything is, you know?
Yeah.
And validate you, because sometimes you can feel fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, for real.
And that's what I feel happy in the fact that I feel like I can validate. I feel like you and I validate each other a lot. You know what I mean?
You're really good at that.
We both are. You're good at it too. Anytime I've come to you about something, you've always made me feel like what I'm going through is normal.
Yeah.
Like something is like fine, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't lie to you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm honest, very honest with you. Like, it is very valid to feel that way. You need to realize that.
She is very honest. You say it in a very nice way, so you never, like, I never get offended by your honesty. But you are very honest.
No, yeah. I will tell you. Like, it might hurt your feelings, but I'll tell you in a way where, like, it'll soften the blow.
I think if I were to want to get like bad advice, like not bad advice, bad news, I want it from you.
Okay, last question. What are some red flags in girl friendships? Just because we talk about like friendships a lot today, and
I feel like you and I talk about friendships in general.
yeah,
friendships and dating. Her and I just talk about behind the scenes all the time. Red flags in friendships.
Specifically girl friendships, because I know it's a little different.
I always say you kind of see people's true colors, like for girlfriends, around guys. Because there's some girls who like to like embarrass their friends in front of guys. I don't know, just I feel like that's a big red flag. Here's the thing, if you meet a girl who around guys kind of switches her entire personality, you're gonna hate your life. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Or if they're like too boy crazy, I get it when you first meet somebody or first getting to know a guy. It's very exciting, whatever, but like when that's like your soul, like everything, you're everything, and that's all you talk about, that's all you think about, and that's all our conversations are about the guy you're talking to, that just says a lot.
That's
I think
so draining and so fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
Boy crazy girls, like don't get me wrong, like we're all to an extent boy crazy.
Yeah.
Like I've had my boy crazy moments, you've had them, all of our friends have had them. Like,
Yeah.
There isn't a single girl who can say I've never been boy crazy if you're like a straight girl. You know what I mean? But some girls, it's their entire being is just being boy crazy. Like you need to get it through your head that like forever that girl will always choose men over you.
We're very understanding to some extent. Like
we're so understanding.
Like I get it, because I've been there before. Like I've been in love. I know how it feels, but it's just like you gotta realize like it's too much at some point.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. And like I think it's one thing to be like boy crazy, have a crush, and I love hearing about my friends' crushes.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
so exciting.
Like I'll text you just random updates about my dates and blah, blah, blah. Like that's fun. If that's all we ever talked about, ever, no. Friends who can't take accountability and can't grow.
That's a good one.
As a friend, it is your job to let someone know when they mess up.
Right.
And it's their job to take accountability and grow and change from it. Otherwise, you're talking to a wall once again, babe.
Dude, I fucked this shit up.
No, I literally was looking at it to go, damn, she really likes that one.
Thank you, Monica.
We literally were shitting on the apple pie so hard just for that.
Exactly. Hypocrites.
Hypocrites. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you're a big hypocrite, like, come on, like, what are you doing? How are you gonna talk shit on a person that does all this shit, but like you do the same things? Like, make that make sense. It's like, what is not clicking in your head? Sometimes you just gotta be aware that like of your actions, and I feel like hypocritical people are not aware. That's why they're hypocrites. They don't know that they're doing the same exact thing.
Do you think they don't know, or do they know to an extent? Because sometimes I feel like, do they project their own insecurity because they low-key know they do that? So they project it onto you because they're like, I know I would do that.
We were talking about that, literally. Yeah, like, it could be projection, just because, like, you know, cheaters, like, project all the time, so, like, friends could literally do that, too.
Yeah,
as well.
And that's a red flag. That's
a red flag.
Because,
but, like, when people project, you think they're aware?
I don't know. How can you not be aware? Every time I want to shit on someone, I kind of first put myself in their shoes. Like, I'm like, have I ever done something similar? Have I... Where are they coming from? I always try to understand it. So I'm like, do they not do that? They don't think, like, hey, like, I've done this before. Stay away from the people who will shit on people for certain things and then do it 10 times worse.
Sometimes, like, it's okay. Like, everybody does shit, you know what I mean? It's okay if, like, you did it once or twice. Like, that's fine. And then, like, you say shit about it because you learn from it. But, like, if you're preaching all these things, but, like, it's also a pattern in your life while you're preaching it, it's just, like, how do you not see that?
Yeah, and also, like, multiple people in your life are, like, telling you, you know, like, work on it. Also, just another red flag, friends who just don't grow, nothing changes.
That's a good one.
They're, like, if you've known, over, like, a course of, like, a few years, you shouldn't be the same as you were a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, you should always be trying to grow and do better. And sometimes, it's a red flag when you feel like you're growing, but that person isn't growing with you, you know? And that's why sometimes, like, friendships just run their course and you...
No, yeah.
You know?
You just gotta do what you gotta do. You just gotta let it go.
Friendship breakups.
Yeah.
That's, you know?
I know this was the last question, but I want to ask one more.
Okay.
What do you think there's some things you can work on as a friend?
I could definitely work on my patience with friends. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I have a bad temper at times, you guys.
The other day, I went out with her cousins. And her cousins were telling me about like how she gets so mad and violent. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like I've seen your violent side, never mind. I have seen her violent, but not towards me. So I was just like,
you know when you saw it when I was really mad?
What?
The time we left, was it Sweet Tea's Club night or something? You and I left early and we ended up in the car.
Oh.
And we were talking about a lot of stuff that
had
been happening.
Yeah.
I got so mad when I was talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, not at you, I was mad about the situation. Like, you've seen me get, like, angry and
passionate. I have seen you. So never mind. Like, I see when you get violent. But I'm never impatient, but...
You've never seen me yell at someone, though.
Never.
Yes. Yeah, because I don't do that. Some people do, but I don't.
For me, I think it's, well, I'm working on it now and I'm getting better at it, but literally what I just said in the beginning, like calling people out on things instead of like keeping it to myself if I'm gonna stay friends with them. If you're gonna keep them as friends and like they keep doing something that like really bothers you, then I think it's very necessary for you to like bring it up.
And I think that's because you're like a fearful avoider. Like that's your type of style, right? That's a good thing.
I think that's what it is.
It's a fearful avoidant thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know this because I'm in therapy for learning about this shit. But fearful avoidance, they're really bad with confrontation. Like they're really not good at it.
Yeah.
So like they like to avoid the conflict and they won't address it. But then they tend to like let the conflict like build up until they like get into their detachment mode and they completely detach from like the friendship and the relationship and stuff. And then it's so easy for them to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't like you anymore. You know what I mean? Or like, because you just let so much stuff build up. So it's like a fearful avoidant thing, yeah.
That's crazy. I think she just described me to the fucking T, y'all.
Like read you.
Like literally read me. Holy crap. Yeah, so definitely something I'm working on, something she's been teaching me for sure.
And you've gotten really good at it though. You communicate now.
Yeah, now I do communicate. Also, I feel like if you keep communicating and they still like don't change their patterns, then that's when you really should cut it off.
Something I'm working on is leaving as soon as I notice disrespect in a friendship. Because I'm anxious attached, okay? I tend to like, when someone pulls away from me, I tend to try to like hold them in closer friendships and relationships, boys, whoever. That like, what I'm working on is like knowing when to leave instead of like, because there's so many friendships, even stuff that you've witnessed where I'm like, why was I even there for as long as I was? Like, and it's like a, you don't love yourself thing, but I'm working on it.
It's also, I think the fact that you give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like that too.
Yeah, we both do.
It's fine, and I think it's a good thing to give people the benefit of the doubt until it's not. Like, you gotta see, like, if it's a pattern, like I said, gotta go.
I think you and I are good friends, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was struggling with it. I was like, I feel like we're both pretty good friends.
Yeah, I think we are. But there's stuff like we can always work on, and I know I have more, but I just can't think of it at the top of my head right now. Follow Sahar on all her socials. It'll be linked down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel and comment down below.
What she should post next?
What I should post next?
Yeah.
There we go. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.